Dear friends, welcome to Learning About. In this video, I have come up with another very exciting news. So the Staff Selection Commission, as per their annual planner, they have released the combined graduate level examination 2021 announcement. The notification has been released. Now in this video, we'll see whatever is the information available in the notification. We'll see that. Now to start with, vacancies has not yet been announced. So there is a separate link to find the vacancies, and I checked the link. The total number of vacancies are not available. So once it is updated, I'll update in both our Telegram channel as well as in YouTube. And so last year and the previous and the year before, CGL, if you see, the vacancies were somewhere between like 2,500 to 3,500, and I think this time around also we can expect somewhere in that range, though we do not know the total number of vacancies, and also category wise, post wise vacancies as of now we are not aware of. I'll definitely update in our web page as well. Okay, that is the learningabout.in web page. Okay, so what are the different posts that are there? So you have the group B gazetted, which is the assistant audit officer, okay, under CAG, and assistant accounts officer under CAG. So these two are group B gazetted officer, and the age limit is 30 years. And then you have assistant section officer in the central secretariat service, in IB, in railways, in external affairs, okay, and other ministries, and wherein for most of this the age is 30 years, and it is it comes under group B. And then you have group C posts as well. Okay, so you have inspector of income tax, okay, under CBDT, that is direct tax, okay, and then indirect tax also, you have CBIC. So inspector in CGST and central exercise, you have inspector in preventive officer, okay, you have assistant enforcement officer, then you have sub inspector in CBI, you have inspector of post in department of post, you have inspector in narcotics, okay, and then you have assistant in NCLAT, okay, and then research assistant in NHRC, and divisional accountant in CAG, and sub inspector in NIA, and so on. Okay, so you have so many posts. So for some of them, okay, as you can see, the age limit is 27 years, for some it is 32 years, and some of the posts comes under group C. Okay, for all the group C post, okay, they have given 27 years. So you have auditor, accountant, tax assistant, okay, so and sub inspector. So many posts. Totally they have announced 36 posts in this hiring, though the number of vacancies are not available as of now. Okay, so as far as pay scale is concerned, most of the group C comes under a pay level 5, okay, right. So you have so if you see the gazetted officer, okay, so they come in pay level 8, and most of the group B comes under this level 7, and group B comes under this, and group C comes under this. See this, if you see level 5, the take home would be somewhere around 38k, and level 6, if you see, this will be around 45k, and this will be around 57k. Again, it depends on the cities. In some cities it will be actually a little higher even than this, and so this will be around 63k, right. This is the starting pay, okay, so starting from 38,000 to 63k, it depends on the post in which you get selected, right. So important dates, so online application has already started, okay, it just started on 23rd December, and the last day to apply is 23rd of January 2022. Okay, so there is 1 month time, but do not wait until the last minute. Just fill it as if you are eligible and willing, just fill it as early as possible. And then there is also the window for application form correction, okay, so usually in UPSC and all, you have this, so they are giving time from 20. So if there is any correction that you want to make in the application form, you can make it between 28th of January to 1st of February, okay. So these dates are available for any correction, okay. and the computer based examination is tentatively scheduled, the tier 1 examination is tentatively scheduled on April 2022, and tier 2 and tier 3 will happen, that will be notified later. This is about the important dates. Now coming to the eligibility criteria, of course, should be a citizen of India as far as age is concerned. Okay, so I have already given the details post wise, like age limit I have shown. So this is just to give the, and this all the age, like it's based on Jan 1st, so the age is based on 1st January 2022. Okay, so that's the cutoff date, right? So this is the date for the post between 18 to 27, 95 1995 to 1/1/2004, and so on. You can pause the video to look at the details. And then there is also the age relaxation based on the category to which you belong, like scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, like 5 years, OBC 3 years, and so on. Okay, so this is also the age. Now coming to the educational qualification for the see, basically any graduate is eligible. Okay, any graduate is eligible, but for a few post. Okay, so there are a few desirable qualification. Okay, so to start with, assistant audit officer and assistant accounts officer, of course bachelor's degree minimum, that is the essential qualification. Desirable is CA. Okay, so chartered accountant or cost and management accountant or company secretary, or masters in commerce or masters in business studies or MBA finance or masters in business economics. Okay, so this is desirable. And during the period of probation, direct recruits shall have to qualify the subordinate audit account service examination in respective branches for confirmation and regular appointment as assistant audit officer or assistant accounts officer. Okay, now coming to junior statistical officer, bachelor's degree in any subject, right, with at least 60% marks in mathematics at 12th standard level, or bachelor's degree in any subjects with statistics as one of their subjects at degree level. That's for statistics officer. Now statistical investigator grade 2, bachelor's degree in any subject with statistics as one of the subject from recognized university. The candidates must have studied statistics as subject in all the 3 years or all the 6 semesters of graduation course. Now this is for this particular post. And then for assistant in NCLAT, bachelor's degree from a recognized university. Now desirable is degree in law from a recognized university. And then research assistant in NHRC, bachelor's degree is essential. Desirable is 1 year research experience in any recognized university or recognized research institution. Also like degree in law or human rights from a recognized university, that's preferable. Okay, and then for all other posts, as I said before, minimum like degree is essential, and the candidate should possess the essential qualification before this 23/1/2022. So indirectly this kind of means that, okay, the present final years, okay, so the people who will be passing out in 2022, let's say in 2022 April, 2022 June, okay, so those candidates will not be eligible for this particular CGL recruitment. So probably those candidates have to apply for the next one. Okay, so yeah, as on this date the degree should be completed. Now coming to the selection process, very important. So you have like 4 tiers: tier 1 computer based examination, tier 2 computer based examination, tier 3 you have pen and paper, more descriptive paper, and then you have tier 4 computer proficiency test or the data entry skill test, and this is like variable, it's applicable. Now so we'll just go like step by step. So first, like preliminary examination, so everyone has to appear for this. This is so in this you have like 4 sections. General intelligence and reasoning, 25 questions, like 50 marks, so each question carries 2 marks, and all this like multiple choice. Now tier 1 and tier 2 is multiple choice, tier 3 is descriptive. Okay, now in this each question carries 2 marks, and like there is a negative mark of 0.5, that is 1/4 negative mark for wrong answers. If you don't answer that question, then it is 0, but if you answer it wrong, then 1/4 negative mark, that is 0.5 negative marks. So general intelligence and reasoning, 25 questions, general awareness 25 questions, quantitative aptitude 25 questions, English comprehension 25 questions. Okay, so total duration is like 1 hour. Now if you see in our channel Learning About, we have videos for general intelligence and reasoning, general awareness, and quantitative aptitude. And as far as English comprehension, we have a test practice platform, okay, wherein we have put questions, right. Actually, not only for CGL, as far as these topics are concerned, for CHSL, for MTS, okay, for SSC JE, right, and like few other examinations, okay, almost all of SSC exams, okay. So we have the videos in English as well as like Tamil, and like I've uploaded like different set of questions. So for the same CGL, in Tamil I have uploaded different set of questions, and in English like different set of questions, okay. So all these are available in our channel. You can make use of it. And as far as preparation is concerned, like so those who follow the channel, that, okay. So I think as far as general intelligence, reasoning, and quantitative aptitude is very easy to crack. At least the tier 1 is easy to crack, and English comprehension also easy to crack. Only thing is that you need to put in a lot of effort in preparing for general awareness. So here again, the list of suggested books and all, like it's given in the description below. You can make use of that. And then those who qualify tier 1 will be called for tier 2 and tier 3. In tier 2 also, like it is multiple choice. So you have quantitative ability, like you have 100 questions, right, and like 200 marks, and time durations 2 hours. Now this also, like I have solved like videos of this quantitative abilities part, 100 questions. So I've taken a complete paper and I have solved it, okay. But this like level is little higher, okay. So when you compare to like tier 1, the level is little higher, same like probably like 10th level to yeah, like kind of level, but still like it's not as easy as, so you need a lot of preparation for tier 2 quantitative abilities, okay. And then you have this general language and comprehension, and here also you have the negative mark, 1/4 negative mark you have, okay. And so paper 2 and paper 1 and paper 2 are common for all, and paper 3 and paper 4 are for the particular candidates, like who are applied for a few specific posts like the JSO and other posts. So for the specific post, okay, so there is they have to write this 3 and 4, but 1 and 2 is common for all. Then like you have tier 3, it is descriptive, like pen and paper mode, so writing of a essay, a letter writing, application, etc. Now this is for like 100 marks, and then 1 hour duration. And then type skill test, okay. So computer proficiency test and data entry test will be conducted. Again, this is for wherever it is required, for required post it will be conducted. Now, so minimum qualifying marks in tier 1 of each paper of tier 2 and tier 3 are as follows: unreserved category 30%, OBC and EWS 25%, others like 20%. And coming to the mode of selection, okay, so based on the marks scored in tier 1, the candidates will be shortlisted category wise to appear for tier 2 and tier 3 examination, and separate cutoffs will be fixed for paper 3 of tier 2, okay, and paper 4 of tier 2. And tier 2 and tier 3 examinations will be conducted for all the candidates who are qualified in tier 1. In tier 2, all the candidates will be required to appear for paper 1 and paper 2, which I have already said, okay. And only like the select post, okay, so they have to appear for paper 3 and paper 4. This part I have already mentioned. But based on the aggregate performance of tier 1 and tier 2 examinations, candidate will be shortlisted for evaluation of tier 3, okay. So only if you have performed well in both tier 1 and tier 2, only then, even though you might have written the exam, tier 3 exam, only if you have done well in tier 1 and tier 2, then your papers will be evaluated, the descriptive papers will be evaluated, okay. So the candidates who are not qualified in tier 2 will not be eligible for the evaluation of tier 3, right. And based on the aggregate performance of tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3, the candidates will be shortlisted to appear for document verification and skill test. And merit list will be prepared based on the overall performance of candidates in tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3. Now this is the syllabus outline. Of course you can download like the complete details from our like our Telegram channel. As I said, general intelligence and general awareness, it's very easy to crack, okay. You don't have to spend hours on this. I'm sorry, general intelligence and quantitative aptitude, you don't have to spend hours. Only general awareness, like you need to spend a lot of time as far as tier 1 is concerned. So this is the syllabus outline. And please remember, for some of the posts, okay, so like inspector central exercise, inspector exam, okay, in CBI, sub-inspector in CBI, sub-inspector in NIA, for these kind of posts, okay, there are a set of physical standards and physical tests, so the candidates have to fulfill that. Now how to apply? So application, if you have already done the one-time registration, then you just have to apply for this particular CGL. But if you have not done it, okay, first you have to do the one-time registration and then you have to go for this. So the payment is like 100 rupees for the exam fee, but there is an exemption for women candidates and the candidates belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, etc. And then so this correction window I have already informed. Once you have filled in, if you realize that you have made some mistake, you can correct it between 28th of Jan to 1st of February 2022. You can do the correction. Now, so what do they ask in the one-time registration? They ask, do you have an Aadhaar? If yes, like you have to give the Aadhaar number. Then you have to give one like photo ID details. You have to give voter ID or PAN or something like that. You have to give. Then you have to give your name, your father's name, your mother's name, date of birth, gender. Okay. Then like 10th, like class marks details and other year of passing, etc. Then mobile number, email ID, all these informations, please like enter it very, very carefully. And then you have to share your address as well. And then are you claiming some like disability and so on, so you have to give all the basic details for the basic registration, the one-time registration. Now after you have completed this, then you have to apply for this. So now whatever the basic information you have already filled, okay, now that will by default will come inside here, okay. Then you have to fill only the specific, okay. For example, preference of exam centers you have to fill, okay. So depending upon the different regions, okay, there are different test centers you have to fill. Then your highest qualification, okay, so the graduation, and then details of qualifying graduation and other things you have to fill. So basic details will be there, and then whatever is additional required you have to fill it here. And then the photo should be latest and it should be very clear. And so they ask whether you have taken the photo after 24th, that is in the last 3 months if you have taken the photograph. So that you have to give a confirmation, and then you have to upload your photograph in the prescribed format. Also you have to upload your signature in the prescribed format. Okay, so it will take like definitely some time, like but so find a free time and then just apply for this like as early as possible, so that you don't face any connectivity issues in the last minute. Now if you have any questions, okay, also you have to carry like all the time you have to whether you go for tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 3 or the document verification, and at all stages you have to carry your admission certificate, 2 color passport size photograph, as well as like one photo ID card you have to carry. Okay, now if you have any questions, please do post your questions in the comment section below. I'll be very happy to answer your queries. And if you like this information, if you like this video, click on the like button and share it with your friends. And if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.